God, Grandma TV don't never work. I hate coming over here.
I'm thinking it over. The way you make me feel all sexy, but it's causing me shame. I wanna lean on your shoulder. I wish I was in love, but I don't wanna cause any pain. And if I'm feeling like I'm evil, we got nothing to gain. I never even see you 'cause we're both lost. Don't tell me listen to your song because it isn't the same. I don't wanna say love.
I scared you? I thought you heard me.
You're late.
I know. But I'll make it up to you.
I know. Well, look, I'm sorry. I've just been a little on edge lately with everything going on around here.
Yeah. Well, let's catch the movie and make a makeup tea at my place.
Okay. Alright.
What if the way we started made it something Christmas star? What if it only gets colder? Would you still wrap me up and tell me that you think this was smart?
Well, it's like this. I don't see anything wrong with fantasy and sci-fi. I just feel like it could be a little bit more, relatable.
What do you mean? That movie was great. Team Marvel all day.
I mean, my point is, in a world of people with powers, I don't understand how a regular motherfucker can pose a threat.
Well, with people who are in today's society, have power over other people. No matter how those other people are or what they have, they always try to hold on to those powers.
Yeah. It sounds like a stretch.
So with everything going on, you don't believe it.
Shut up and come here.
So you don't want to talk about politics anymore?
I thought the movie was supposed to be an escape. I got time to be worried about what's really going on around here.
Just went my way. Now I got it covered every weekend. Tell me if you're in the mood for a little bit more of us. No worries, I got you on the weekdays too. 'Cause I know you need to wake
You make me feel like a god. Make me feel like I've been anointed. Come to me, I'm your bride. Death and resurrection. God, make me feel like I'm a god. Make me proud like I've been anointed. Make me proud like I've been wanted. Been anointed, my God. Yeah, you've been anointed. Been anointed, my God.
We begin tonight's news with a breaking story. The CDC has new updates on the vampire virus. They're calling it Vic. We have Bryce from the CDC. Bryce?
Vic is an aggressive virus that sharpens the teeth of its host. But unlike the movies, you cannot get it from biting.
Well, how is it transferred and what do we need to know?
Well, it's a sexual disease, a virus if you will. There's no known form of contraception or condoms that can stop it.
Oh my.
In fact, we put it through the studies with a bunch of condoms that we tested and it ate right through all of them.
What happens if you're infected with this virus?
You get a strong sexual desire.
Well, why would anyone want to sleep with someone with this disease?
Well, it's not the fact that they want to sleep with someone with this disease, but the host do produce a pheromone and that it actually entices the person to sleep with them.
In the teeth?
They don't drink blood to live or anything like that. They just become more animalistic and more aggressive.
Have there been many calls or reports of any victims of the attacks?
Strangely, when a person becomes bitten, they become paralyzed. It gives them a sort of high, if you will. A few have actually been kidnapped for it.
What about the sun? Can we feel safer in the daytime?
Well, the sun is just as useful as an indicator as a silver cross or garlic. They just want to live their normal lives. It's really the virus that drives their desire.
So what's the downside?
Well, let's just say, if you've been sexually active, just come get tested.
Is it curable?
No, Valerie, but left untreated, the virus hijacks all activity, morphing your genes and requiring you to feed all the time. You could say it transforms your sexual urge into a hunger, from vampire to zombie.
There have been a number of reports that the initial zombie epidemic has subsided indefinitely due to your research.
Well, we're happy to report on what we researched. We just encourage the hosts to take their pills to keep their virus stable. In the meantime, we encourage them to stay.
What time is it?
It's late or early, depending on your preference.
What happened?
You fell asleep.
Did you bite me?
A little.
Oh my
God. Don't panic.
But you're... Did we?
We didn't do anything. I was able to control myself.
And why didn't you tell me?
It's not the sort of thing you lead with. Hi, I'm Demetrius, and I have Vic.
Well, yeah, but you could have gave me a choice. I mean, I would have never met up with you if I knew this shit.
You pulled me on top of you.
I don't want to hear it. And lose my number. Fuck. Yes, like Vic. Yes, bitch. V-I-C. And he wasn't gonna even tell me anything.
That you don't fall in love overnight.
Man, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm sick of living here. Like, this is just crazy. I mean, you would have thought I would, know. But it's, wait, hold on.
So as soon as I close my eyes, I was saying to love goodbye, but I guess I'm alright.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't seem like the type to, have some crazy shit going on or something. I mean, it was just more so like,
Again, while I'm lonely, broken heart.
I mean, now that I think about it, now that you're kind of telling me something, he didn't seem like such a bad guy. It's just, kind of like a...
No more empty conversation. Next time I will be totally sure. Oh, don't want the pain of falling in and out of love. It's more.
Welcome back. I'm Ryan Sinclair here with my co-host Valerie James.
Hello, Atlanta. These are dangerous times. You must remember to keep yourself safe.
We must have an open mind to make sure everyone feels safe. Be sure to share your information with friends and your family.
Make sure that you're cautious with any skin-to-skin contact, any unfamiliar people, or any new people as well.
Everyone, please be informed so you can feel safe.
Be sure to look out for yourselves, Atlanta.
Oh, it's been such a long
long, long time. Looks like I get you off my mind. Oh, but I can't, 'cause just the thought of you turns my whole world misty blue. And oh, honey, just the mention of your name turns this flicker into a flame. So listen to me, baby, when I think of all the things we used to do. And my whole world turns misty blue. And oh, baby, I should forget you. Heaven knows I've tried, baby. When I say that I'm glad we're through, deep in my heart, I know I've lied, yeah. Oh, honey, it's been a long, long, long time. Looks like I gave you off my mind. Oh, but I can't, 'cause just the thought of you, my love, turns my whole world misty blue. Oh, oh, baby.
We begin tonight with breaking news.
Our sources tell us that Vic started all the way back to the 14th century.
Many reports have labeled it as what we know today as the bubonic plague, Valerie.
People often confuse it with the Black Death.
The symptoms for both are similar: fever, headache, and vomiting. But we now understand those are the first signs of the zombie metamorphosis of the Vic virus.
Viruses like these were once to be ancient history, but now they're coming back.
Even during 1900s, the virus killed millions of people, but with better hygiene in cities, it was luckily reduced.
Until now. So the real question is, what started back up again? Where did this Vic plague come from?
Well, hold on now, Valerie. Maybe we shouldn't call it a plague anymore. But all sorts of viruses have been rising from the grave. You have the measles, smallpox, and even the mumps. My guess is viruses aren't really ever gone.
That's if you don't vaccinate, then you're already dead. Ryan?
Wait a minute.
They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming now about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello
from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done.
Yeah, you had all of 3 seconds before these calls went nonstop.
Hello, Maurice.
Hello, Maurice, nothing. Let me in this damn house.
So, let's hear it.
Hear what?
Boy, don't play with me. Lost another one.
We had a great first date. Came back here. We tried to take things further.
Oh?
I stopped it.
Oh.
He fell asleep. Put him in the guest room. Didn't even advance on him.
So you were able to control your urges?
It comes in waves, but I'm able to stabilize it.
Okay.
He woke up, asked what happened, told him that I am.
Sexually inclined and virally dangerous?
Needless to say, he left soon after that. I haven't heard from him since.
Just disappeared, huh?
Poof.
Man, niggas ain't shit.
Black, brown, gay, straight, vampire, human.
Well, yeah, don't let your little list include me.
All I'm saying is I'm tired of doing what I think is right. Taking the guy out, not advancing on him, letting him know what I have, and not being given the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, well, you can only be yourself.
I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't just say anything.
What, lie?
No, just not tell everything.
And do what, child? Hold hands? Anything after that, you don't need to say something.
So to be honest or deceitful.
You're not the kind of person, Demetrius. I know you long before this big virus kicked in, and you're still the same pathetic romantic.
You sure?
As Gabrielle Union would say, I think we need more wine for that.
Something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions out of control.
So, what's up with you? I figured you'd be like everyone else who got close or had skin-to-skin contact with me.
What, sex crazed?
Where our pheromones have basically transformed and alienated every other normal relationship I've had.
No, I'm not affected by that cheap cologne y'all call it pheromones.
Oh my God. I wonder why. It's got everyone else afraid that vampires were out seducing people, turning them against their will, and transforming them with this predatory virus.
I mean, there's going to be fear. It's the new HIV/AIDS.
What do you mean?
HIV, when you contract HIV, is seen as a voluntary act.
Because of sex.
Well, more specifically because of gay sex, but yes.
Whereas something like, say, cancer is something that happens to you.
Even if you or the government ignore all safety and food regulations.
Or there's that.
Cancer is seen as, you're seen as a victim. With HIV, you're seen as a culprit. Now with this, Vic, you're seen as a monster, bending people's wills against them.
Well, I guess with HIV, you still have the chance of being a victim, like with needles or a blood transfusion. But with Vic, it's all sexual, so at least we can make someone look a little bit better.
I'll drink to that.
I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy.
So, what should I do? Just close myself off?
You're more than this Vic virus, Demetrius. Who are you? Who is you, Sharon?
Shut up. This is not Moonlight.
Speaking of which, so Can you like go out in sunlight? Like this garlic against you?
Honestly, no. People with Vic go out at night because that's when the sex drive is highest. Bars, clubs, you name it. It's the pool. And honestly, people with Vic sleep during the day because they're out all night. It's completely sexual.
Well, how's work?
Unchanged. Working from home has its perks.
So, something we never talked about. Well, something I never asked you directly. You're changed to vampire, but how?
Well,
Why would I leave? You were everything I wanted you to be. When I saw what you did, who you were with, it's got me questioning the things I believe. So I ask myself, do I let you go? Do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm growing wise to your sugar coated lies. Nothing sweet about my misery. I finally found what went wrong. Woman, yeah. And I finally found wrong in you. Yeah, babe. Alright. Don't wanna feel you. Don't want you on my mind. Don't wanna feel you. Don't want you on my mind. Don't wanna feel you on my mind. On my mind. Look, you again. Why'd you call? I don't need to hear you calling my name like before. When you and I were eye to eye. Now it's time for you to taste the bitter end. Can I ask myself, should I let you go? Or do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm growing wise.
So that's what happened, huh?
yeah. No epic flying around the city, no glamorous love story, just betrayal and loneliness.
Well, that's what happened to you. That's not who you are. So tell me who you are.
I like to think of myself as a fun-loving romantic who currently is in a hole looking out at the world, knowing I'll never get out.
You're not. You're a...
Monster from our worst nightmare is now our reality.
Many of the Vic infected don't have access to daily treatment to keep them under control.
And without it, the virus spreads, turning them into what I call zombies.
Authorities are underway and may soon have to get an accurate count of those infected to implement precautions.
What you need is a party.
What? No.
You know, like to lift your spirits, a little drink, a nice piece of ass. Maybe nothing. Boy, get up. Get up.
But Maurice, they're talking about us like a registration, like we're mutants or something.
Boy, get up. You need to have some fun. We need to invite some people over. Come on.
But
Get up! We're gonna find an outfit.
In other news, there have been a number of deaths in the College Park area.
Officials have a few suspects in mind.
But locals believe it to be some type of vampire assailant.
You expecting company? Do I need to leave?
Shut
Shut up. Don't nobody know where I live. I don't tell nobody where I be at.
Somebody does.
Laying in the silence, waiting for the sirens, signs, any signs I'm alive still. I don't wanna lose it, I'm not getting through this. Hey, should I pray, yeah, to myself, to a God, to a Savior who can unbreak the broken.
We start tonight with breaking news. There's been a report of 4 homicides in the East Point area of Atlanta. I want to make sure I get this right. Police have small leads, but many feel with the growth of Vicks running around, safety is a priority, number 1, and risk is at an all-time high. Ryan is out getting the reaction from local officials.
Valerie, I'm here with the local named Tristan to talk about the epidemic here in College Park. Tristan, what do you have to say about this situation?
It's hard to know who to trust these days. I mean, sex with anyone is off limits. You go in for a great time and you never know what you're going to get out or if you get out.
You are aware that Vicks...
Vampires.
Vicks.
Vampires. Call it what they are.
Well, you know they don't eat people, right? They have digestive tracts just like ours, and...
I don't know what to believe from you people. It's nothing but fake news from every single one of you. I mean, all I know is that I'm making my dishes with extra garlic, I'm painting my house with nothing but UV lights, and I'm buying the silver that the best money can buy. What? Excuse me? I mean, I heard in the damn dark and shit.
Back to you, Valerie.
In other news, Governor Moore makes interesting choices on health issues.
And they wishing, they wishing, they wishing, they wishing on me. I've been moving cold, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you're loving on me. Hey, I don't wanna die for then I miss me.
Listen, let's move past this shit quickly. The police came, they gathered the body, they asked questions, now you're in the clear.
Emma, they seem pretty suspicious of me.
Should they be? Should I be?
I'm not a killer.
Well, y'all do eat people.
It's not the time, Maurice. It's just a myth.
Eat people out. Y'all do eat people out. Predators.
This is crazy. Somebody's really out there killing people. It's getting dangerous for people like me.
It's getting dangerous for people like me. Young, hot, single, and horny.
Ugh.
Now get ready and let's see some mans.
I'm not gay no more. Not after all this.
See you soon. Hey, yeah. You still coming to Demetrius? I mean, he's a little down. I mean, they did just collect the body off of his front porch. You heard. How? Oh, well, of course you heard. Well, when will it be okay to tell them? I understand. Yeah.
I'm starting to regret all of this.
Why? At the very least, let the party distract you from what happened.
But I will be distracted thinking about what I need to clean up first.
You're so uptight. Maybe somebody down there can loosen that backside. Well, maybe somebody down there is big positive.
I just feel like somehow I would know.
Really? How?
It's like Vic to Vic attraction, like metals to magnets.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Something I read.
Well, let's get down there and see what flies your way.
I don't want to intoxicate anybody with my pheromones either.
Well, then don't touch anything and you'll be fine. Let's go.
So, Demetrius, Levon, Demetrius.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Good.
I'll get that.
So, this is your place.
It's all me.
Really like it.
Thank you. You want something else to drink? Maybe non-alcoholic?
Please. Hey, you guys, please.
My lover's got a humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. And every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. Tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Commanding me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shining lights. I'll tell you my sins so you can stop me and not offer me that is dead. Look good, God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan of the good times, my love is the sunlight to keep the goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole sea, get something shiny, something meaty for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? We've a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry world. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the
We start today's news with a special interview. I have Eva Michelle and Dorian Wild. Tell us, what brought you two here today with us?
Well, I have Vic.
And I don't have it.
We'd like to thank you for joining us and welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Now, my first question is for you, Eva. Are you comfortable with the words like vampire?
I am. Others, not so much though.
Others?
Well, I mean, you know, we've heard all kinds of things.
Yeah, I've heard like all kind of crazy things, like finger demon, the worst was child eater, like.
So Dorian, how does your relationship play out with the knowledge of Eva's virus potentially changing you as well?
I mean, you know, Eva, she's really responsible with her meds, and being that she's responsible with her meds, her persuasion isn't as strong.
Oh.
I mean, but don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not complaining. She's the love of my life. But when it all comes to it, it's my choice. It's gonna always be my choice. So we do what makes it work for us.
And what about the virus?
Like I said, I'm negative. We're safe. So there's nothing to be worried about.
What have you used?
Condoms, spermicide, lube, hell prayers, everything.
And y'all just willing to take that risk, huh?
I'm willing to take any risk for her. I love her. She's my woman.
Amazing. We'll be back after word from our sponsors.
I'm young and I'm foolish. I made bad decisions. Block out the news. Turn my back on religion.
So your ass going on a date?
I'm gonna go meet a guy. I'm a little nervous to call it a date, seeing how the last one died.
Yeah, about that. And I really hate to be this guy, but I feel like you can't really ask enough. You had nothing to do with that, right?
No, damn it.
Hey, I'm just checking. I mean, I'm hanging out with you and shit.
You're safe.
Am I? Oh, tell me anything.
You haven't been affected yet. You don't even get affected by my pheromones, so you have nothing to worry about.
And what about your date?
What about him?
Is he gonna be glamored into liking you?
Listen, glamour is only in the movies. This isn't Twilight. He's not Bella, and I'm damn sure not Edward.
And what the hell is wrong with Edward?
Everything when there's a Jacob.
Well, you damn sure not him.
Well, who am I?
A fool.
Who are you?
Fuck Twilight. I'm Harry Potter.
That must be LeVon.
Oh, LeVon.
Mind your business.
It is my business. I invited him over here.
Bye, Maurice.
A sinner. I don't wanna lose, but I fear for the winners. When I try to explain, the words run away. That's why I am still here today, and I'm gonna.
So we had a great date.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I just want to let you know that, well, I have Vic. I'm a vampire.
Oh, I kind of figured that from the overwhelming sensation I got when we were together. I mean, I guess that kind of opens things up for me to tell you that I'm positive.
Positive.
As in HIV.
Cool.
So would you still have came if you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay then. All's good.
Yeah. All's good.
Bring your ass. Well, is he still alive?
That man is still alive. We had a simple goodnight kiss. His eyes flickered, but it wasn't long enough for him to attack me for sex.
That's what you say. For all I know, this man is outside your window clawing right now.
Well, is he out there?
Well, no.
Well, there you have it. Virtue still intact.
No. Hell no. Take your ass to bed.
Governor Moore has released and turned over some confidential health records. After many suspected him of being diagnosed with the Vic virus, allegations of victims who had been in close proximity to the governor had reported that he seduced them, took advantage of them, and possibly spread, exposing them to the virus. As a result, Governor Moore is expected to resign.
Moments of vibrate. Use wordplay, turns into gunplay, and gunplay turns into pillow talk, and pillow talk turns into sweet dreams, and sweet dreams turns into coffee in the morning. We talk street art and sarcasm, crass humor and high fashion. Peach covered moon glistens, the plot thickens as we laugh over gunshots and tongue kisses. Bubble bath through the day, or would you rather a cold flame, the thrill and no shame? Drug, sex, and Polaroids, pick a star in the sky. We could both say goodbye. Oh, but I wish I could paint all these moments of vibrant. Here's where play turns into gunplay, and gunplay turns into pillow talk, and pillow talk turns into sweet dreams, sweet dreams turns into coffee in the morning, coffee in the morning. Yeah, I don't wanna wake you, I just wanna watch you sleeping, and it's the smell of your hair, and it's the way that we feel. I never felt comfortable, yeah. Coffee in the morning, coffee in the morning. I don't wanna wake you, I just wanna watch you sleep.
Hey,
I'd really like to see you again.
sounds good. Later tonight?
I hope you're taking me out at night because you're a vampire, not because you're trying to get some booty.
If that's what I wanted to do, I simply have to hold you.
You still not getting any.
I'm just more active at night.
Alright, I'll see you later on tonight.
I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same. Whoa, you played me dirty.
Bitch, they about to lock y'all ass up. Build that wall.
Oh no.
Damn, I'm just playing. With this incident with the governor, Vicks are getting more and more bad coverage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, talk about depressing.
Hope something breaks for us. Becoming the real life X-Men. Gathered and hunted. Registration and all.
Well, y'all already registered with the CDC, so there goes your rebellion plan.
Those are the known cases and those able and qualified to take care of themselves.
True.
The zombie apocalypse is growing too. And the sad part is it doesn't have to.
Well, you know, I never really like to dwell on the realities of life. So when's our next shindig?
Shindig.
Kickback. House full of men.
Oh, the next time we're doing that at your house.
Oh, well then tonight.
I got plans tonight.
Wait a goddamn minute. You let some boy smell you strong once, and now I got backseat plans?
Let me break this down Kerry Washington style so you can understand. 3, I made plans before you did. 2, you're in my face now, so obviously you're not taking the back seat. And 1, I met him at a party that was your idea. So stop tripping.
Mm-hmm. Well, just know I'm collecting tabs, and I'm gonna be collecting soon.
So less about me and my plans. What's going on with you?
You know, my art's going. Some days are better than others. And I got my place. Just keeping my head up, feet on the ground.
All of which I know about. I'm talking about your heart.
Oh, that thing you don't have, bitch? I'm just saying, you're the most undead but not really romantic I know.
Stop dodging my question.
Well, I was gonna keep quiet, but I too recently had a date.
Ooh. So did he?
No.
Well, that's one fear dodged. What was wrong?
Just your basic, run-of-the-mill fuckboy. With no excuses. Not HIV, not cancer, not Vic, not the white man, not shit.
It's you.
Bitch, maybe it's your tacky ass clothes.
Really, friend. I'm sorry.
I just feel like...
Say it.
Well, it's like there are so few normal people left. And the ones that are, well, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, child, let me get on out of here. Since you got ass coming over, I'll go tip somewhere else.
Well, don't trip while tipping.
Well, don't slip in the tip in your new dip, nigga.
Don't we look good together? Yeah. There's a reason why they watch all night long. Oh, yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I wanna show you off. When I'm walking with you, watch the whole room change. 'Cause baby, that's what you do. See, my baby don't play. Blame it on my cuff.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing? Who's your friend?
We start tonight with breaking news.
We are getting word that the East Point serial killer has been caught and apprehended.
There are stories about the victims having Vic and their special vampire powers to overcome and persuade the killer.
Different accusations have come in about a Vic victim who has defended himself against the intruder.
Finally.
I just want this shit to end.
I just want them to get it right.
It's crazy.
Which part?
All of it. The crazed serial killer who's killing the love interest of vampires.
He claims it was his way of stopping the virus from spreading.
So he targeted me?
You're lucky to be alive.
Now, I'm a victim, a predator, and a target. All in the same night.
Where's Levon?
I sent him home.
Why?
Safety.
Safety?
I didn't want his face plastered all over the news. He already been through a lot because of me.
You think he's safe traveling home alone?
He texted me and let me know he made it.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you?
Can't keep doing this, friend.
I think your pheromones get a little stronger when you get emotional.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you go clean yourself up? I'll keep a lookout. Yeah, give me your report. Well, what's our next move? He's scared and confused. He doesn't know anything. The time may be now. Okay, do it.
I just saw a tweet. about the story. It's about to be on the news.
Lissy?
Officials have released the name of the victim of the assault.
Demetrius Claiborne.
Yes, Demetrius Claiborne, a hero to the community, and
he's also a vampire.
Yes, a hero vampire. There goes to show that people are ready to see Vic in a new light.
In other news, townspeople want to know. Excuse me, Ryan.
If we're gonna bring things into a new light,
Every time is a blessing. Would you baptize me in your
I guess we should talk about the next.
just as long as we speak in tongues. I lay my worship on you now.
Okay, and what is the next big thing, Ryan?
Only truth is allowed as we sing our praises out loud. Your body is begging for more. My body is built to endure. Make me feel like a god. Make me feel like I've been anointed.
Well, Valerie.
What are you doing? Come with me. Go where? Everything you told has been a lie. Or doubt. What? Oh my.
You make me feel like a god. Make me feel like I've been anointed. Come to me, I'm your bride. Death and resurrection. God, make me feel like I'm a god.